All right, my friends, that there is a 20-pound brisket. Today, I'm going to do something I've never seen done before. I'm going to take this 20-pound brisket. We're not going to trim it, but what I'm going to do is take it and put it in this giant container, because one of the best things I've ever made is a milk marinated prime rib. So today, we're going to do the milk marinated brisket. So we're going to let this marinate for 24 hours in whole milk. And then tomorrow, we're going to brine it and let it dry brine. And then the next day, we're going to smoke it. We'll see you real soon. All right, let's throw it in the fridge. All right, my friends, this bad boy is marinated for 24 hours. All right, now it's time to season this bad boy. I got the fat side up. I'm gonna season this side first, because when I flip it over, then I'll season the top side, and then I'll just pick it up and put it on the smoker. And I like to put the fat side down because it kind of protects the meat from drying out in the flat. My favorite binder is sriracha. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Rub the sriracha in. Now it's time for the new Dano's Primo. I've been waiting to do this for a while. We're gonna sprinkle generously. So the Dano's Primo has all the salt and pepper you need, except we use black salt, black pepper, black garlic, black cumin seeds. There's some poppy seeds in there, packed full of all kinds of natural flavors. We also got some Aleppo flake to add a little bit of kick. I'm telling you guys what, I'm super excited about this brisket, because I don't think there's gonna be anything like it. Guess what? There won't be, because this is the one and only Dano's Primo. I don't care who you are, you cannot tell me that's not a beautiful rub right there. I am super excited about this. All right, we're gonna flip it over. More sriracha and more Primo. So we used about 1.5 bottles of Primo, and now we're gonna set this in the fridge. It's gonna be about 12 hours. I let it brine in the milk for 24. We're gonna let this brine sitting in the fridge just like this for about 12 hours, because I'm gonna be back here at 4 in the morning to throw this on the smoker. Squeeze that in, it's a perfect fit. Let that sit for 12 hours. So here we are, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're going on at 225. All right, y'all, it's like 10:30. So we're doing an internal 163 degrees. So now we're getting ready to pull it off our smoker. First thing you wanna do is get you some water and spray down your butcher paper. Going with one more piece right over the middle and press it down. All right, now let's go get our brisket. Oh my, look at that. All right, we're gonna wrap this as quick as possible and get it back on so it doesn't stall out on us. All right, this is a big brisket. This is a big boy. Okay, maybe pull this over like that. I should have went way wider, but you know what? We got it all concealed, so we should be ready to rock. Let's go back on our smoker. All right, so the first initial 7 hours or so was at 225. Now we're gonna crank it up to like 260. We're gonna let it get to an internal 195. That's what my buddy told me, 195. All right, we're to an internal 196. Let's go inside and let it rest. All right, something I've recently learned is you don't wanna rest it directly into your cooler. You wanna let it sit out and rest at room temperature. When it gets to 155 internal, that's when you put it in your cooler. So we're at like a 165 right now, but we gotta go. So we're gonna go on and cut into this bad boy. So we've let it rest, just sitting out at room temperature. It's been about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Let's see what we're working with here. Telling y'all what, the black pepper and the Dano's Primo is perfect for a brisket. Look how pretty that is. It's crazy good looking. Well, look at that. We'll go right here, cut the end off. Nice smoke ring. Let's see how we did. Looks a little dry. A little dry. All right, so my flat might have been a little dry, but that's not dry, my friends. This bottom part is super juicy, falling apart, packed full of flavor. The top part, the flat, you can see I definitely overcooked it. So I'm gonna have to inquire with a professional. Get somebody to really teach me how to do this exactly right, because I know I'm on to something, because this flavor is unbelievable. Now we just need to figure out how to keep the juices in. Till next time, my friends, hit that follow button. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time. Keep sprinkling. Flavor's good.